Hey guys, this is Gabor here, and in today's video I would like to talk about 9 different things that you would do differently if you would not have panic disorder, panic attacks sometimes. And the next video will be all about this. Number 1, you would take actually a really good care of yourself. So with anxiety and panic attack, it's quite unlikely that you're taking very good care of yourself. And it's also like, for example, me when I had 15 years of panic disorder. I could have said everything about me, but loving myself, it was totally unimaginable. I didn't really take good care of myself during that terrible, dreadful 15 years of panic disorder. And it's quite likely that you do same. And if you have high anxiety. However, without uh, panic attack and anxiety, and you love yourself, and you do everything what is best for you, and you are trying not avoid to live your life, you're trying not avoiding things you actually love to do, and you do everything what is harmonic to you. Number 2, you would do what you know is right for you. With anxiety and panic attack, it's quite hard to listen to your heart. It's quite hard to be peaceful, and it's very hard to react to the everyday challenges on the right way. Why? It is because of the focus is all the time. Your security goes first. It's just ahead of everything else, and that quite limit actually what you can do, what you have left, unfortunately, because your security is your main focus, and that almost takes away every awakened minutes. However, without anxiety and panic attack, you actually wouldn't feel the urgency all the time that you need to make sure that your focus, security focus, is all the time. And then obviously you can enjoy the life. You can have left all your awakened minutes to to focus your life challenges, to grow. You will just experience no rush, no urgency, just the life itself, without focusing all the time the security, because you know that you are already safe. Number 3, you would follow your own unique path. With anxiety and panic attack, so number 3, you would follow your own unique path. What does that mean, your own unique path? Your own unique path means that you focus on your way that you can achieve what makes you significant. The significancy is your own unique path, the way that makes you feel significant and the best of yourself, and the most aligned to yourself, to your own true self. With anxiety and panic attack, it's very hard to make sure that you follow your significance, follow your life demand, what is best for you, what is best for your own community, your people surrounded with you. Without anxiety and panic attack, however, you can focus what is best for your life, best for your community, best for your people, best for your family, best for yourself, and what is really matters for you, what is significant for you. Number 4, you would focus on your goals. With anxiety and panic attack, it's quite hard to focus on your goal, which I mentioned before, that your security comes first. You feel urgency that you need to make sure that you are secure all the time, and this making sure path that actually could be some different comparing to others. You probably making sure your own security a bit more hard than others does, so that actually takes away more time from you in order to make sure that you are all the time secure than others does. So therefore, your time to make sure that you are focusing on your on your goals that is more limited than others, and therefore it is more hard for you to achieve your goals than without taking this much time and feeling this urgency to achieve your goals. Actually, it just crossed my mind what Tony Robbins said once somewhere, that if you want security, go to the prison. That's funny, but it's also not funny because, for example, for me, personally, I went through 15 years of panic disorder, and obviously the security came first to me, which took all my awakened minutes away from me, and therefore I couldn't really focus on my life. I could only focus the security of my own, and therefore I spent 15 years without I was actually able to focus on my goals. I loved making music, I loved composing music, and well, at this moment, this 15 years of panic disorder is over, but guess what? I'm not in the music business. Anyway, without panic disorder and panic attacks and anxiety, actually you have all your awakened time and minutes to focus on your own growth, and surely you can do so. 5. You would adjust your goals and dreams as life changes. That's actually what I said before, that with panic attack and anxiety, you have really no time to focus you on your life, what is best for you, what is the most enjoyable for you. I can talk about, love. I can talk about enjoying the life. And if you only focusing really what is secure for you, and you avoid things which is out of your security, which is out of your comfort zone, what is that you have left? Well, it's not that much as if without you living the life. So you don't have much power to focus the life, what is joyful in the life, unfortunately. Number 6, you would forgive those who have wronged you. With anxiety and panic attack, it's quite unlikely that you actually easily to give forgiveness those people who harmed you, is because maybe I'm talking about myself. During the time when I had 15 years of panic disorder, I had so many distorted thoughts in my mind, and I created problems, to be honest with you. And when it came to try to forgive to someone, I actually it just made worse. I wasn't able to. I was developed more aggression. I was developing. I was developing dreadful thoughts in my mind against someone else, against people, and those thoughts were really harmful. So when it comes to forgive to others, this is not the very best time. That is to say, when you have panic attacks and anxiety. However, without panic attacks and anxiety, you can easily forgive to others. Number 7, you would show everyone your kindness and your love. So with panic attack and anxiety, when I had that 15 years I mentioned before, I very much hated myself, and it seemed nothing comes to my way. And to be honest, I can imagine that if you had anxiety or panic attacks sometimes, you might be the same as I am, and as I was, sorry. Um, Not much love, not much kindness could have left, when you have all the time cope with your fears, your panic attack, your anxiety, and this actually takes the love muscles, the mental muscles away from the mind, unfortunately, and it's just very, very hard. So, however, without panic attack and anxiety, You have all the time and all the kindness to love others. Number 8, you would stand up for yourself straight with shoulders back. For example, myself, uh, during that during that panicky period in my life, I I was bent, I was burdened with fear, I was burdened with the burden of life. I was I was carried this huge weight on my shoulder, and I was the total opposite of this. Let me guess, you may feeling and having the same situation with if you have panic attack and panic disorder and anxiety, depression, and it's just very hard to walk straight and shoulders back. You might have the same situation as well. However, without panic attack and anxiety, the best thing to do is to walk straight and shoulders back. Hm. Érzem, hogy így lükted a pofám. Egyébként ez is oda tartozott annak idején, amikor beszélnem kellett, és lehet, hogy ez egy olyan testi jel, ami pont false alarmot alarmol. Lehet, hogy ez is egy olyan testi jel, amit a félelem, az utálat, a beszéd kényszeredettsége okoz, és talán ezért nem beszélek emberekkel, ezért is utáltam emberekkel beszélni. Ezt majd bevághatom egy andere videóba, by the way. Number 9. You would fight through your failures with panic attack, anxiety, depression, what you have left. I guess, for example, myself, I had almost failures. I produced a high amount of failures. Why? Because I wasn't able to focus on growth. I wasn't really aligned with my true self. And you may have the same situation, and you may have really difficulties to fight through your failures. However, without panic attack, without anxiety, you can have a good chance to fight through your failures. And in fact, your failures could be your very best friend, because you will learn that the more you're learning from your failures, the better life you can achieve. The better life you can achieve, the more focus you can give to your growth. The more growth, the more progress. The more progress, the happy life. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see in the next video. If you are new at this channel, please consider to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.